Business in the 217 on the WMAY morning news feed. I'm Greg Bishop. And as we do each and every week, checking in with Springfield Business Journal publisher Michelle Ownbey. Michelle, thanks for taking time with us and keeping us in the know of what's going on in the Springfield business community. Before we do get started, though, let's go ahead and tell people how they can be in the know outside of Business in the 217 with your guys' Business Bites.
Sure. Yeah, the Biz Bites newsletter comes out every week. It's free of charge, so no excuse not to sign up. You can just go to springfieldbusinessjournal.com and get signed up for the weekly newsletter and get a roundup of what's happening in the business community every week. And of course, you can also sign up to get the print edition delivered to your home or office as well.
Just some things to keep in mind so you can be informed of what's going on in the community. And also you get a heads up as to some of the new things that are coming. And that's what we like to touch on here with Business in the 217 on the WMAY morning news feed. So let's start with education. And the University of Illinois College of Business, they're going to be working with Innovate Springfield. What's this project all about?
Right. Well, you recall the Innovate Springfield is now under the umbrella of U of I. And so, as you mentioned, they've teamed up with the College of Business and Management on a kind of a pilot program. They're getting some funding from the Sangamon County, the Community Foundation for the Land of Lincoln. And what they're doing is a summer program. It kicks off June 14th, which is next week, runs through August, but there's still a short window of time to get signed up. So maybe you've got an idea for a new business. Maybe you have an existing business, but you want to launch a new product or service. Maybe you've already got a product or service, but you're just really not sure how to get the word out or, how to market that product or service to the general public. So depending on where you're at in various stages with your business ideas, you can enroll in this program. They will have people that will mentor you, folks that will work with you, from existing business owners to other entrepreneurs, kind of give you an idea to really hammer out some of those concepts and move them from concept to completion. So it's a really good opportunity. They're currently looking for businesses who want to participate and serve as a mentor in the process, as well as entrepreneurs and others. Could even be a college student that has an idea that they want to work on a little bit over the summer.
Sounds fantastic and well-rounded. It's not just going to be, a lecturer talking to prospective entrepreneurs. Seems like it's also going to include some of those seasoned entrepreneurs to provide that mentorship, which I think is invaluable if you can find those right connections. So University of Illinois Springfield College of Business and Management hooking up with Innovate Springfield. Is there a way people can get more information on that and possibly actually talk with somebody within the program?
Yes, absolutely. Bruce Summer out at UIS is the contact there, but we will actually have all the information posted on Springfield Business Journal's website with a link to how do you sign up for the program, and we'll post it on our Facebook page as well. Just
another reason why you need to stay connected with the Springfield Business Journal and their Biz Bites to keep you updated on everything you need to know, including for those young entrepreneurs or even those who are just looking for a little bit more guidance. So that sounds like a fantastic program. Other Springfield area business news. We're talking with the Springfield Business Journal publisher, Michelle Ownbey. Tell me about Apricot Lane.
Well, if you've been around Springfield for a while, now, Greg, you probably don't personally remember this since it is a women's boutique. But I know a lot of folks may remember back in 2009, Apricot Lane was in the Gables. It was owned by Amy Robbins and Laura Davis at that time, but the store's been closed now for a number of years. And it is coming back. Nicole Cravens and her husband Patrick, who are Sherman residents, have purchased the franchise. It's a franchise based out of California, but what's kind of interesting, when I was talking with Nicole the other day, she told me that each franchisee basically gets to pick the merchandise in their store. So it's not your typical cookie cutter model. You could go to a location in Springfield and see a completely different selection of merchandise than you might see in another franchisee's location. So Nicole's excited about getting to do her own thing with that. She is an RN. Her husband, Patrick, is a farmer, so they do not necessarily have a business background, but she said she enjoyed shopping at the previous location and, always wanted to have her own place. So it will no longer be in the Gables. She is leasing a spot over in the West Isles Business Center, currently undergoing renovations, and they're shooting for an August 12th opening date for that.
So a lot of activity when it comes to the boutique space. And of course, we'll keep you updated on Apricot Lane and others that are coming to the Springfield area here with Business in the 217. Michelle Ownbey, publisher of the Springfield Business Journal, another industry, a different industry from the clothing sector. Let's talk about security, business security, home security. Tell me about Barcom.
Yes, they have just opened up a Springfield office. Barcom Security is based out of Swansea. They've been servicing the Metro East and St. Louis area for quite a while and more recently expanded into Springfield. We actually reported last November they had hired Mark Camp, who's a pretty familiar name to a lot of folks in the business community, to start doing some sales and business development in this area. But now they have a physical location as well. They've been remodeling a space out at 386 South Cokie Mill. And now they've got their signage up and it's all official. So they have a physical presence here in addition to service in this area.
So a lot of interesting things I'm sure that they get calls about to make sure that they've got the proper security systems in place, but good to see that people have options when it comes to security with Barcom Security coming to Springfield from Swansea. Michelle Ownbey, publisher of the Springfield Business Journal. Again, tell us how we can get a copy of Biz Bites every week.
Well, the best way is to just get on our website at springfieldbusinessjournal.com and get signed up for the digital and or the physical copy.
It's pretty simple. Springfield Business Journal, get your copy today, and we'll keep you updated each and every week with Business in the 217 here on the WMAY Morning News Feed. Michelle Ownbey, publisher of the Springfield Business Journal, thanks again for taking time, and we'll connect soon.
Thanks, Greg.